Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream, another day of camp. Let us know in the comments how you are, what you're working on, and all of those good things. And then I'll go ahead and let my co-hosts introduce themselves. Start with Laura, and then we'll go around.
Awesome. My name is Laura Nettles. My channel is called Laura Nettles. I have stuff on my channel. Timers, vlogs, all the goodies. I'm currently working on a podcast called Twisted Tendrils, Horrific Writing Advice. That is up on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on Stitcher, Radio Public. Coming to Google once they approve it. But yeah, I am currently drafting my next episode of Fear of the Unknown. What is it? Why do you want it in your story? And how can you get it? So that's what I'm working on right now.
All right. My name is Shannon. I have the YouTube channel under the pen name SC Huston. I'm a YA fantasy author of the Clash of Goddesses series with my next book coming out in June of this year. Really happy about that. I am actually working on revising that third draft right now. It was 108,000 words when I finished, and I've now gotten through 72,000 words. So I'm like really, really close.
Wow.
Oh, me. Okay. Hi, I'm author I'm author JC Carpenter. I have a channel on YouTube. I have 2 books out: The Diary, Succession of Lies, and The Art of Love, a poetry collection. I am currently working on revising my manuscript, When Love Calls. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yay. And then everybody's links are down in the description. If you're not subscribed to their channels, please go ahead and do that. And if you're new here, my name is Morgan Lee, and you're on my channel. Lately, I've just been streaming a lot, but once I'm done revising book 2 and drafting book 3, I'll start posting some more regular content. But yeah, and today I'm working on my outline for camp. I'm drafting book 3 of my story. I think I've got the basic plot points down. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's see who is here. Got Mama Maggie. Hello. And they're talking about the Tuber Book Club. So you should check that out on Adrian's channel. Is that correct?
Books by Adrian.
Books by Adrian. Okay. So are you all, have you finished the book, or are you reading it like together, like a book club?
We read it halfway. So we talked about the first half of the book this week, and then 2 weeks from now we'll talk about the second half. And anybody can join in. I mean, they can join in the chat, and then when the next book is chosen, people can choose to be on live with Adrian. So it's open to anybody and everybody who wants to do it. But those who are on live with Adrian, we get to pick the next book.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And I was talking about that because I have 3 books picked out that I was going to put into the hat for the next time we go live. I was going to put 3 books in the hat. And Adrian told me today I can only choose one.
Oh.
What did he choose for the
currently reading?
Kent Sean's Blind Spot.
Right.
Okay. That sounds fun. Let's see. Hello to everyone. Please make friends with the like button. Thank you. And Cool Gamers here. Hello. Saying we're all awesome. Thank you.
Aww.
You're awesome as well. And Tiffany's here. Hello.
Hey.
All right. So, I really debated like coming up with questions for every stream. I'm like, that's a lot of questions to come up with. I don't know if I want to do that. But I don't know, because I sometimes struggle with like facilitating the conversation like between sprints. So if you all have something you want to discuss, let me know. But we can start with the first sprint if you all are cool with that. And then we'll chat after. So let me get the timer pulled up. And we're going to use Laura's timer today because it's pretty. Yay! Okay, so 20 minutes on the clock, and then we'll come back and chat again. So happy sprinting, everybody. Okay. We're back. How did that sprint go for everybody?
Got 240 words and did some research on
Nice.
fear of the unknown and different types of fear, and found a really fun quote. So, like, everybody knows the Lovecraft quote. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. But I found one by R. Nicholas Carlton that says, "One fear to rule them all, one fear to find them, one fear to bring them all, and in the black box bind them."
Oh,
So it's like,
sounds like a magical chant.
yes. Lord of the Rings gone, I don't know, psychology. So that was fun.
So I got 2,401 words revised.
Woohoo.
In that one sprint?
Yeah, well, it's not
Revised.
written, right? I think I only wrote like one new paragraph. The rest of it was just revising it, moving sentences around, whatever. It wasn't a whole
That's
lot.
still a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many words I got because I'm handwriting outline stuff and notes, and yeah, so I don't even know the number that it quantifies to.
Just quantifies to awesomeness.
I made a page
Progress.
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to take a single POV story and turn it into a multiple POV story. It's not easy.
See, I have trouble doing it the other way. I write lots of POVs.
See, this was written as a single POV. This was like my way written long time ago. And I wasn't dabbling in multiple POVs back then, so I didn't even think about it. But someone said, I wonder what the other points of view would be. And then that just sparked something. I was like, that's it. That's what this needs. But I don't know how to do it right. I'm working on it.
How many POVs are you thinking about having?
Well, there's one girl and there's like 3 guys. There's the fiance, there's the ex that pops back up for like a little while, but he's not in the story for long. And then there's the true love that she tries to deny exists. So
Okay.
I don't really know if I want all the POVs or just her, and it makes sense that it should be her and the fiance, but the fiance is not who she ends up with. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm just hoping I write enough notes where it starts to come to me a little easier.
That's good. Let's see. I didn't get very much done. I was just writing some more notes on trying to figure out the plot and stuff for book 3. So still working on that. Slowly but surely.
So
You said book 3?
Yeah.
You already wrote the sequel?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I need to get the first book. Okay.
Yeah, I just finished it right before camp started. So yeah.
I already know what chapter 1 is because you did the read through of chapter 1, which is why I know I have to have the book.
Yeah, I'm excited. Writing a series is hard, but it's fun.
yeah.
Let's see. Where was I in the comments? So Shay showed up. Hello, how are you? And Gwenna's here. Hello, dropping a like and running. Have fun with the sprints. Thank you. Let's see. I'm having formatting problems, so I started looking up Microsoft Word and Pro Writing Aid.
Which I put in there, Derek Murphy. I'm assuming formatting problems means with trying to take a Microsoft Word and making it into the format for a book. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if
sense.
that's what she means. But I put in the comments, Derek Murphy has good templates for that. I use one of Derek Murphy's templates to format my Word document to upload my book for
Okay.
publication.
I did mine the hard way and just spent hours trying to figure it out and how to get it right.
Me too.
I still spent spent hours on it, but at least with this templates,
Yeah.
I think what I did, because I broke down how he put his template together. That way I could figure out and change it how I wanted it.
That makes sense. Yeah. See, finish editing a chapter for next month's book because evening is editing time, but Gargoyle Queen is whispering in my ear.
I hate when that happens. You're like, come write me. Come tell my story.
See. Hello, how are you? I'm here to actually just study physics and not write today, unfortunately, but I hope everyone's projects are going well. Ooh, physics. Is it college physics? Because I failed college physics. And I passed high school physics, so I don't know what happened. I got an A in high school.
College got harder.
College, I was like, what? What happened? But I did love physics. I love physics and chemistry. Biology, not so much.
It's not what she was looking for.
Oh, okay. I enjoy writing mostly POV books. I did one with 11.
Oh, God. That's a lot.
Woo.
I was schizophrenic by the end.
In the editing,
I would be too.
I changed it to 2 POVs plus a third person POV. Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Hello, Jordan. How are you? Thank you for coming. How's it going? Actually trying to make my story out of Scrivener and put it into Google Docs so I can proofread and edit. Okay.
Does he want to go for a walk, Laura?
No, we already went to the dog park before this. He ran like a lunatic. He's like, everybody chased me.
Oh.
An astrophysics major. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
He's smart.
That sounds so interesting.
Impressive.
Not to I wouldn't want it to be my major, but I would love to study just to learn. Wow. What are you going to do with your astrophysics degree? Like, what's your job? What's your plan? I would like to know. Have you tried Readsy? You can move the chapters around. On Readsy?
Yeah, I didn't know about Readsy. I don't know what that is.
I thought Readsy was like for editors and
you can hire someone to format your stuff.
Oh, yeah. So that's just for hiring people, isn't it?
Yeah. I hired an editor on there for my query letter in first 10 pages.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really fast turnaround, and the notes all made sense. I was like, thank you.
That's good.
So, you guys have heard the Never Have I Ever game, right? That's like the game everyone knows. So I know you were saying how to keep the conversation going. So we could think of our character and think of which ones fit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So answer the questions for our characters.
Mm-hmm. Like, never have I ever stolen anything.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Well, I can't say that.
Borrowed without returning. Does that
the
count?
character? I'm sorry. You mean our characters? Okay.
Our
Characters, yes, characters.
I was about to say, ooh, if we're talking about me.
I don't
I
know.
think one way that I've heard about this game is like you pretend you're one character and you answer like from that character's perspective. Of course, you're supposed to like drink or whatever if you have, or something along those lines. But we didn't plan for this.
Got
So
some ginger ale.
I got water.
I got water.
Yeah,
So we can stay hydrated.
I have on my characters.
I don't know. I mean, I Emerson or Shaw. Let me see.
I do detailed character sketches, but I don't know if they're that deep.
There you go. Well, you pull for a panel of characters. Because I was thinking, because I know my 3 girls, but they're all 3 different in my 3 stories.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Morgan knows pretty much all 3 of them because my last book has all of them in there.
Yeah.
So which character is the thief?
I know which one of mine would be. Mine would be Rose. She'd be the thief.
I don't know. Emerton or Shaw. Have they
It would
stolen
be
something?
Emerton. Yes, Emerton went down and stole the fire from the.
Oh
fire
yeah,
burner.
she did. I'm like, what did she steal? I know she stole something. Yeah, it would be Emerton.
Does stealing someone's heart count?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little cheesy. I know. But this is a romance, so.
Oh, hi Margaret. She just showed up.
Hi, Margaret.
The book I just finished up on, my main character is 12, but he borrowed his mom's compact mirror so he could look around corners and spy.
There you
Borrow.
go.
Uh-huh.
Borrow.
Borrow,
Uh-huh.
baby.
Borrow. What 12-year-old boy doesn't take something somewhere? I have 2 boys.
Right.
My oldest decided that my kimono that my husband brought from Japan was cool and took it to school one day. Didn't ask me and then lost it.
Oh, that's something I would do. Be like, oh, sorry.
I'm like, really? You didn't even ask me. You just took it. He was like, well, I was just borrowing it. No, you were not.
You were losing
Aw.
it.
Yes.
Lewis says, going to grad school eventually, but ultimately I want a job as a researcher. Basically, I just want to study exoplanets and get paid for it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
Oh.
nice.
Margaret.
Hello. Never have I ever been human.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I
But
have a
which
couple
character
non-human.
hasn't stolen? Oh yeah, because actually none of your main characters fall into the human category.
Mm-mm. Nope. Well, I didn't realize the late lunch I'm making is veering into early dinner territory.
Yeah, I just had dinner. That was
I
what I,
had a
did.
quesadilla.
The first 10 minutes of the sprint, I was eating.
She said, I thought you meant like
Yeah.
take their heart out, so
Oh, it's for the actual heart. So
they
yeah,
cut it
I
out.
mean,
they
if
cut
I
it
was
out.
writing a vampire or werewolf story, maybe, but
Or Cronus.
Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
There you go.
They're still beating heart.
Oh, no black market surgery here.
Too much Squid Games.
As a book editor for free EPUB and PDF typesetting. Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes, that sounds very perfect.
Just a bit. There's no borrowing on that one.
Life changing, really.
Yeah.
Oh, did I ever get my kimono back? No, never saw
Oh,
it. again.
probably not. Some kid has it.
Yeah.
Leftover spaghetti baked in garlic bread boat for dinner.
That is
Oh.
exactly what I had for dinner. Leftover spaghetti. Well, I took it out it was frozen and I took it out the freezer. I needed something easy to fix for tonight.
I haven't even had dinner yet. I probably should do that at some point.
Next sprint.
Yeah, but we would have to get like a list of never have I ever questions if we were going to do that for characters.
To
Unless
do
you
it ahead
have
of
a
time.
list. Yeah.
Yeah,
Never-
I've got a website I pulled up, but
Next
Never has
stream.
my character ever kissed anybody.
Next stream.
well, I was just trying to add to the conversation because she said she didn't
Yeah.
want to keep-
I appreciate it.
No, but that's interesting.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to figure out what I could.
Oh, yes, I can put it into the. No, that'll take too time away from writing. Never mind. Looks like I put in the chat for us, and we could think about it for the next one, but
Okay.
we won't be as productive.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start the time over. I'm having weird Portlanders Sandwich special number 5. What kind of sandwich is that?
Weird.
But that could mean so many things.
Ooh.
Cucumber. Oh, that is
Oh,
weird.
all of those things, no. Well, not all of them, but
Very weird.
I don't like cucumber, so. And cheese, onion, and mustard
Together?
together.
I don't like mustard on anything.
Me neither.
Do you guys interview your characters?
No.
Not all the time. I do it for I was going to start a series on my channel. I only did one video, but it's going to come back soon. But of where I paint the characters and interview them. So I'm drawing their portrait and painting and like giving an interview at the same time.
That is so creative.
Yeah.
I love that you can draw.
Yeah.
Well, I can't, but that's the fun of it. It's called bad character art.
Oh, okay.
I still love it. It's creative.
Yeah, I have one half of a video recorded. I just have to do the interview half. So I don't really interview my characters except for just like for fun. It doesn't really help me write the story.
I don't interview my characters either, but I do like a whole like profile on them. So, but I don't think of it as an interview because the interview typically is like, where do you live and how old are you and what's your what did you get your degree in and stuff. And my characters tend to be in the past, so they don't usually get degrees. But yeah, so I'll do like their the anagrams, do their anagrams. And I'll also pick out their sun sign for astrology. And I'll look at all those and pick out a list of characteristics that I like and put together what I want for my character.
Yeah, I just started doing not Myers-Briggs, Enneagram for my characters. So that's helping, I think, like develop their personalities a little bit.
He gave you treats, sir.
Let's see, it's 800 years old, so there's not a lot she hasn't done. Hate onions, but I love mustard and cucumbers. This is a 2-part video series on 30 questions every author should ask their characters. Have to check that out.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, Margaret is asking if JC's on Insta.
Yeah, I just answered her. I'm definitely not. I'm not a fan of Instagram.
That's me on Twitter.
Yeah, I have one. It's just there.
Yes.
See, I don't even have one.
I think I use it most. I put my newsletter. It automatically goes to Twitter when I do my newsletter. So every now and then I get on there and look, and really the only reason why I've really gotten there and look recently is because of Margaret. She likes to go on Twitter, and she's like retweeted some stuff. So I'm like, I should go support her.
I've been making these little Instagram posts in Canva with my micro horrors to post on Instagram. They're pretty fun.
That's creative too.
Do you want to see one?
Yes.
Yeah.
There it goes. So I just take an image, make it a little bit transparent so you can still read the text, and paste my little micro horrors.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So yeah, those are fun.
And I just made you a moderator, Moa Maggie, so you can put the link in there. Let's see. What was I at? I found it helps, especially since I tend to do series. I never want them to sound alike. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. But you know what I tend to do is I like try to pick one thing that they're like the character. Sorry, popcorn. The characters lie. So each of my characters has like their own lie that they believe about themselves. That's not true. And that's the best thing that I found with making my characters different from each other.
Yeah. Because I because some of the interview, like the questionnaires, like the questions on there are not helpful, like to me knowing this person. Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Doesn't really help me. Like,
Right, to
who
get
they
into
are.
that character.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I think like later they come up with like their favorite stuff, and usually it's when I'm writing their character already. Like, oh well, her favorite character is green, or her favorite color is green. So
yeah,
I don't think I've even decided that for one of my characters until the second book.
that's me. Twitter and TikTok, I just don't like them. I love looking at TikTok, but I don't know if I'll ever create one. I keep saying I will. I probably won't. Not the Authortube guilt trip to Twitter. And there's the link. Hello, Kat. How are you? You're welcome. I even go so far as to make menus and playlists for my characters. Oh, like
I do playlists.
Menus.
Menus. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Like what they like to eat.
Because then, like, especially if I'm writing fantasy, I usually don't have the same foods that we have here. So, like,
right,
I can't
bread
really
and
say what their favorite food is. What any of your characters?
My sandwich.
Even ask my characters, what nickname do you love? Which one do you hate?
That's another one I figure out while I'm writing.
It doesn't seem like interview questions to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I like to think if someone drowned, who'd your character save first?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
See, that doesn't seem like an interview question I would ask my character.
I mean, it kind of, I don't know. I don't ask interview questions, so maybe I don't know. Let's see. Natalie's here. Hello. How are you? Let's see. How do you have a character continuously grow in a series? Well, I don't know.
Well, for me, because my characters believe in a lie about themselves, they continuously grow because they grow out from that lie, but then they start embracing possibly something else that may not be true. So I don't want to give away too much of my books. So like my first book, Lily, she believes that she's responsible for one of her sister's death. And she's not, but she believes that she's responsible. So she spends the book trying to overcome that lie and, not have that guilt. But then she still carries guilt later on into the other books when she can't help her sisters out when they need help, because she kind of falls back to that lie, even though she's kind of moved past it already. So she's still growing through these other smaller parts.
You could have the character believe in multiple lies in the first place and then overcome them one at a time per book, maybe. Mm-hmm. Or you could have introduce more characters in each book that bring a different viewpoint to the table that the character has to reconcile with.
Yeah.
Especially if they do come across new people throughout the series.
Because different people bring out different stuff in you. Yeah. Since people are multi-layered, multifaceted, they're going to bring out something else that's like a flaw that's going to have to be improved. This is my first series, so I don't know. I'm hoping my characters are growing as the series goes on. So I don't know if I have.
Both change from the first book to the second book for sure. And I think like Shaw, I think is a perfect character for continuously changing and evolving. In the beginning, he was all about, and this is Morgan's book, so just in case you guys get confused, this Morgan's book is Shaw. In the first book, it's all about him coming into himself, coming of age in a sense, where he's coming into himself. He's been groomed for this great leadership position. He has all this confidence, and it gets shattered by the end of the book. And he starts off book 2 with that confidence having been shattered, but he is strong and he pushes through it. But he keeps. I don't want to give too much away. But he continuously evolves throughout the second book, and I mean, for me, he's my favorite character. But you know that he's been my favorite character since book 1, so I love his evolution as a character.
Well, thank you. Okay. Let's see. I have a whole scene in Ghost with Ink around alien food that becomes a running joke later in the series.
That's why she has that menu.
I put my characters in terrible situations to make them grow. I have a sliding scale of reactions and emotions, so as they move through the story, the sliding scale moves. Okay. I take mine through facts of life. Also focus on different POC characters through different point of view or POC characters. I don't know. Yes, POV. Okay.
Maybe it's point of contact. No.
Sorry if mine's off topic. I just got here. No, we didn't really have a topic, so thanks for giving us one.
Give us something to discuss.
Just throwing things out.
Sandwich was good, but now feeling the need for chocolate.
Chocolate makes everything better.
Hold up, but chocolate mixed with everything she just had on the sandwich.
Onions, cheese, and mustard.
And cucumbers. You gotta wash it down with chocolate to cleanse the palate.
After you've had onions.
Yes.
It's not gonna taste good.
Hey,
Hello,
Eva.
Eva.
Hi.
Yeah, let's see. Slowly we're
that's
starting to
good.
feel like a house instead of a storage unit. That's good. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do our second sprint.
Well, Margaret says chocolate cures all.
Oh, I gotta add it to the stream again. There we go. All right. 20 minutes on the clock, and then we'll come back and chat again. So happy sprinting. Hooray.
Woot woot.
All right. So how did that sprint go for everybody?
216 words.
Nice.
This one's a slow going one.
3,403.
That's added,
Right.
added
Yeah.
to last sprint, or
Yeah, it's
that
added to.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Just the
That's
sprint.
added. It's just the sprint. So in total, I'm up to 32,000 words for the day. Revised.
Jeez.
I just got another half page of notes and read some more of Romancing the Beats.
Oh.
Is that a good book? I've been thinking about getting it.
It's like the Save the Cat version for specifically for romance. And it's very useful because Save the Cat is good for one point of view, but it's not good for multiple point of views. So this one is specifically for multiple point of views, which is usually what you have in a romance story.
Yeah, you have both sides. I've read a few like bloggers who blog about books, who review books. I've read their reviews on that book, wondering if I should get it.
It's really good.
It's a really fast read. It's good.
It's not even 100 pages.
Okay.
I might get that. What did I do? I got some more notes on my outline. Kind of figuring out. Yeah, I think I figured out the main plot now. So I'm going to start trying to outline like more specific scenes. So yeah. Let's see. Just listen to some Ukrainian poetry. Time well spent for National Poetry Month. Yes, I still haven't done anything for National Poetry Month. I keep saying I'm going to either write something or read a bunch more poetry. But yes, I have not.
So now I have to go on to Twitter and retweet.
Got a lot edited, didn't write.
Nice.
That's good. Ordered dinner, argue with Walgreens about meds, and edit like half a page.
Very productive.
Yes. Sorry you had to argue with Walgreens.
Yeah.
I've had many arguments with pharmacists. All right.
Laura, how do you make those timers? Because yours are beautiful. I used all of your timers for my first stream last week.
So I have Pinnacle Studio 23. I think 25 is out now. But I just get the images from Canva Pro and bring it in, add the countdown timer effects to it. I got the thunderclap from Epidemic Sound.
Oh, wow.
And so I shove that on the end, lower it by 10 decibels because it's really loud. And then, yeah, try and come up with a phrase to have appear over the end. It's so easy. It's like, I feel like I'm cheating.
Well, that's a good way to get watch time for your channel.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where
Whenever
most
I
of my
do my
watch time is coming.
Yeah. Whenever I do my sprints, I try to reach out to other people's timers and use them for that.
Yeah. I wanted to try making some timers, but I was...
Yeah, I see my internet is struggling.
Oh.
Which is terrible because I just increased my internet speed this morning, so it shouldn't be doing this, but whatever.
Yeah, no, I was trying to figure out what video editing software to get, and Alexa Dunn was like, I use Pinnacle Studio. It's not the best, but it works. I was like, I'll take it. So I try it. It's not the best, but it works.
Is it free? Is it a
No.
free version or no? No, you pay for it. Okay.
No.
Oh.
So
So that's a video editor?
yeah.
Okay.
I use Hit Film Express, which is free. I don't know that it has a timer function in it.
Yeah, it's
Probably doesn't.
effects pack number 4 in that drop down is the time clock effect in Pinnacle Studio.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I was wondering where everybody got like the timer, like where do you get the countdown part?
It's an effects that will go the length of the video that you are attaching it to.
Oh.
So I just take the picture and make the picture stretch it out to 10 minutes or whatever, and then attach the effects to the 10-minute image that's being held. And then I'll add the picture again as a separate little add-on to put the words over top and the thunder sound. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I was reading that too.
See, timers are like the equivalent of low content books on Amazon, right?
Just crank them out.
Oh, that no sounded sad. I don't know who said no. I don't remember. What no sounded sad?
It's not free, probably.
Oh.
Oh.
It was a one-time purchase, though. It's not a subscription.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Oh.
I wonder if Canva has that
I don't
timer
know.
capacity.
Some people do make their timers in Canva, but like I think it's slides with numbers.
That sounds more complicated.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
I use Canva Pro, so I was going to look that up as well.
I'm just going to use Laura's.
Yeah, that's what I decided to do. I'm just going to use everyone else's. Thank you for your labor, and we'll give you some watch time.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, you watching your own videos doesn't work the same in the algorithm as other people watching your videos.
Yeah.
So the idea would be all of us make timers and that all of us use each other's, but not our own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow! I found a countdown timer on Canva. That's a video, but it's a 10-minute one.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure how to extend it.
I think Margaret must have just found it too, because she says, I see one when I search timer.
Webinar starts in, and then countdown for 10 minutes.
But it looks like you can change it. That's coming from Margaret.
I was like, how do you know shit?
I know. Mind control here.
Yeah. I've been thinking about doing timers just because I haven't had any time to like make actual content. Just to like get something up there. But I think the next video I'm going to do is reading the next chapter of my book. I might do that. I don't know.
I still need to edit my vlog of the last week of camp prep.
No.
Like, dang it. It's already the 5th.
I know. It's already started.
I mean, the content, you'll still need it for next camp. So
people will still watch it anyway.
I wasn't prepping for camp. I was doing other things.
I'm so behind on people's videos. I'm still watching some people's nano videos. So, I mean.
I'm behind on everybody's videos. It's really sad.
It was fun binge watching all of the Worldwide Write-a-thon vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were fun. Morgan's, yours was great.
Yours was talking about the riddle stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so confused and so mad.
So funny. We were trying to figure that out. It was funny. I can never figure Michael's riddles out. So
Yeah.
I've only figured out like one. And yeah.
We're teaching some new skills here.
look at us.
How's your shoulder, Shannon? Is it good?
It's better. It's not perfect. So I haven't been doing as much overhead because that's where it hurts the most. And I reached up for something earlier and I could feel it twinging. Today was my last day of the steroids, and my pointer finger is still numb on the tip. So I think I'll have to go back to the doctor. She had said I'd probably have to take some nerve medication because she thinks whatever, my injuries in my shoulder and my back, that I'm probably pinching a nerve back there or something. But it's better. I'm not in bed every day now. So thank you.
Well, that's good. Glad it's better.
An old Army injury for those who didn't know. I was in the military. My 3rd year in, I was putting up an A-frame tent, and they're really, really heavy. I was the only female on the team. So I was trying to show my worth, and I felt it tear. But my NCO wouldn't let me. Yeah, he wouldn't let me leave until the field was over. It was 2 weeks later before I saw a doctor. And I talked every doctor into letting me stay in the military for 4 more years. But my 7th year in, they're like, you can't be in the military with this injury. And I was medically discharged for it.
I
can still run.
Do you all have writing-based channels? Yes, we do.
Yes.
And they're
Mine is
all
kinda
great.
split
Just subscribe.
Yes. So I have writing content, but I also have self-publishing content because I start self-publishing in November, and I've documented a lot of what I went through with my self-publishing.
Nice.
And what do I mainly do? I mainly do vlogs or like tag videos, some on like my writing process and about my books and stuff. So yeah.
Can I take this moment to talk about the AWC?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Since she was asking about writing. So coming to Authortube, which is this neck of the woods of YouTube, Authortube Writing Conference 2022. It's coming in July, which will be a free and open event. It's going to be here on YouTube. Lots of creators who are going to be involved, who will be giving sessions, information, panels, workshops, hopefully on different writing and publishing topics. And right now we do have applications open to anybody who would like to sign up as a guest speaker or a speaker. And that's the Authortube Writing Conference, which you can, did I give you the link for the website to put in the description box, Morgan? I don't remember if I did.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So, it's at authortubewritingconference.com is our website. And then if you go to my YouTube channel, which is SD Houston, we have an introduction to the Authortube Writing Conference on the channel.
Trying to get the link.
I hope that everybody here who I'm co-hosting with tonight will sign up because you guys all have awesome content.
I still don't know what I would do.
It says you need to know your co-host when you sign up. It's like, I don't know that far ahead yet.
Wait, do you want to do it with a co-host? Oh,
I don't know who to ask. Like, I have to figure out what topic and then what co-hosts want to help me with this topic. Like,
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Well, okay, yeah, and so applications close May 15th, so you do have a little bit of time. It's like about a little over a month. So
yeah,
hopefully. We were hoping that was going to give people enough time to come up with ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know what I would do either. So I got to spend some time brainstorming on what topic I would want to talk about.
No ticket necessary. It's going to be a completely free event. Once we have all the lineup scheduled, we'll put out a schedule of it showing what's happening at what time. It's July 15th through the 17th. And it'll be open. It'll be on people's YouTube channels, but we'll have a schedule so you can go from one to the next, to the next, to the next.
Yes. Just getting into self-publishing over ghostwriting. So scary. That's exciting though.
Yeah.
Self-publishing. I love self-publishing.
My horror collection goes to editors in November, so it's like pressure's on.
And then yeah, there is the website. I'll probably put it in the description.
And there's merch. I love merch.
Yes. I'm gonna get merch. I love merch too. I buy anything that I like or people that I like. I'm gonna buy the merch. It's happening.
Well, we appreciate that because all the whatever comes from the merch help me and Jenna, my partner Jenna O'Malley, because we want to make sure we pay people good. I would say because we hired someone, an Authortuber for our logo. We hired an Authortuber for our intro video, and both of them like way underpriced themselves. And like $15. I'm like, $15? No, people are like charging like hundreds of dollars to make logos.
Yeah.
And so, we wanted to make sure that, we want them to feel good about making something for the conference, but we pay for that ourselves. So. And Jenna, she's paying for the website.
I saw you had mugs on there.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
That's the first thing.
Mugs, and we have and then we also have a hardback one as well. We have t-shirts and hoodies. I want to get a hoodie still. And
yeah, I'll be getting a hoodie because I love hoodies.
Me too.
Oh, I don't know how that reminded me, but I need to go back on the Nano site and buy my winter shirt from last Nano.
Oh.
I didn't have the money to buy it at the time, but I do now. So
I plan to do Camp Nano in July still.
Yeah,
it's going to be
too.
rough.
It's going to be fun.
Yes, we're going to do both.
Camp Nano in July.
I won't be streaming every day though in July. That won't be happening.
Oh, come on. We'll be on day 5.
I mean, I like streaming every day, but like
Morgan,
with all of this stuff going on in July, I
don't believe you.
I don't want to take away from the conference or anything like that. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, yes, right. It is in July. I don't know why I keep thinking June.
Yeah.
Worldwide Write-a-thon will be in June.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's why we kind of went with July because of the Worldwide Write-a-thon in June. And we were trying not to overlap with too many people. I honestly didn't remember about Nano until later. But then I was also trying to choose a good date that was far enough in advance that people could plan because we do have a keynote speaker and some special guest speakers that we wanted to give them plenty of time to think about what they wanted to do and if they wanted to sign on. And so I kind of set the date so that they would have time.
Now for some reading and getting clean, winding down for the day. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night.
Mugs.
Mugs and notebooks. Those are my weaknesses.
Notebooks, yes.
Yes, definitely notebooks.
Every time I go to Walmart, I have to buy a new notebook. I don't need them.
Right.
I say every time I go in Walmart, I'm like, I'm not going to the stationery section. I'm not going to the stationery section. Where do I find myself every time? The stationery section.
Yep.
I just can't help myself. It's like something draws me back there.
Okay, let me start over the timer so we can do the next one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do another 20-minute sprint. And as usual, we'll come back and we'll chat again. Happy sprinting. Okay. Another sprint down. How did everyone do on that one?
I got a couple of notes written. I started working on what I want to happen in chapter 1. I think I might know how to bring the other POVs in.
Yay.
I think. Time will tell when I start writing it.
Well, that's good. At least you got some kind of idea.
Yeah.
That's good.
And that book is helping you with that too, helping you figure out where you want to go
Yes.
with your other POV. Okay.
It made me realize some things that I was missing that I hadn't even thought of. Because originally I didn't think this was a romance. And then when I read it through, I was like, oh, there's a love triangle. This is a romance. I've never intended to write romance, but I was like, oh, darn, this is a romance. Okay. Once I wrap my head around that. But yeah, it's helping. I'm like, oh, okay, I need a B story. And because this was single POV before, I didn't flesh out the other 2 POVs that I'm going to have as deep, as in depth as I did the main one. Yeah. So yeah, it's making me realize that I have some more work to do than I thought. It's not going to be done by the end of camp. I already know that.
But you're making progress.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And that's the important part.
Yes.
Well, I kept working on my episode script, and yeah, it's definitely a rough draft. I'm gonna have to restructure this thing later on.
She said that like the emphasis on rough.
Rough.
Well, like my synopsis for this is fear of the unknown. What is it? Why would you want it in your stories? And how can you achieve it? So there's 3 different things, but some of them are getting mushed together into my same points, and I don't know.
Yeah.
You'll figure it
So
out.
this has been my best one yet.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. How many words?
3,866.
Nice.
Is that what's the normal, how it's supposed to work when revising? Because I like those numbers.
I honestly have to say that there's no normal for my revising. So I think with this one, the main part of the story is pretty set. It's good. But like my second book, when I was revising, I was redrafting entire chapters all over again, like throwing it out, starting again, where I haven't had to do that in this one. This one only has like sections that I need to really change up. Although based off of what Morgan told me in my last critique, I think I am going to draft 1 new chapter, but I haven't done that yet.
Nice.
Yeah, my revisions are different every single time. Like book 1 was a whole scrap all everything I did before. And let's start new.
Yeah.
I think I remember your videos from when you wrote book 1.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting process to watch.
Yeah. All I got done on that sprint was just a couple more notes on the plot for book 3. Still not sure where it's going yet. I don't know. I keep going back and forth on if I like where I'm going or if I don't. So,
how many books do you intend for it to be?
Just 3. So
Okay.
This is just a trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the last one. So pressure.
Yeah. And I thought the second one was hard.
You got to tie up all those loose ends.
Yeah.
How many loose ends are there?
I feel like a lot.
I love a book with a lot of twists.
Let's see. Got another chapter edited. Happy about that. Good job. Ate dinner and added the pro writing aid to my Google Chrome and went back to editing. And Moon is here. Hello.
Hi, Moon.
Hey.
Revisions are crazy. I now feel like I don't like anything about this book.
Oh no.
I
have
know
been
that
there.
feeling.
Been there.
Me too.
Yeah.
When I started rereading this one, I was like, what in the world did I write?
Like, what was I
I was
thinking?
like, why is it so much I love dialogue. It's my favorite thing. But when I read this, I was like, oh my God, this is too much dialogue even for me. I was like, oh, this got to go. This has to go. But by the time I got to the end, I'm like, oh, I love the last 2 chapters. I'm not changing any of it.
Aw, yay.
Yeah, I tend to write dialogue when I don't know how to continue the scene or like what's going on in the scene. So I'll just be writing conversations because dialogue seems to come the easiest for me, I think, than like prose and description. But I don't know.
I understand that.
I've never written a trilogy or series. I can't imagine. It sounds like a huge challenge. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's keep everything straight. And then,
Because go ahead.
well, I think you and I were kind of similar in that, like, we kind of have a plan, but we also like the discovery writing. So if like something starts taking us down one way, we start, going that way. And then realize, oh, well, I don't know what I was doing with that.
Yeah. It's like, why did I put that in here again?
Yeah.
And then like sometimes I forget what happened in book 1. Like there's been instances Shannon was like, didn't that happen? I was like, oh yeah. Sorry. So keeping everything straight has been a challenge. I think it was Nia who had like either like a wiki or somebody who was talking about like having like everything from their series, like all of the details.
I think it was
Maybe.
Sarah
Yeah,
Cannon.
Sarah Cannon has a whole video series on that, I think.
The series Bible.
The series Bible, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a program she uses that's like Wikipedia, but so she can have things linked to different entries in the
like
program.
Yeah. So whatever program that is. That sounds like something I need.
World Anvil for that.
I need that one too for my mystery series.
I have a World Anvil account. I just haven't used it.
Shannon, you're doing a trilogy too, aren't you?
Huh?
Shannon, you're doing a trilogy too, aren't you?
Yes. I'm revising the 3rd book right now. So, and it goes to I am moving as fast as I am because it goes to my editor on 1 May. That's my deadline to her. So I have to get it done into beta readers so I can get some feedback and do some more revision to get it to her.
Gotcha. So are you sending it to betas in April? So like, are you trying to finish it like beginning of April and then send it to betas?
I would like to have it done by the end of this week and start sending it out.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Do you have betas lined up already?
Yeah, I'm just going to use the same ones I paid for last time. They know my series. So
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I didn't know the community here when I wrote my first book because I did it outside of YouTube. And so I didn't start from the beginning. And so I didn't want to be like, hey, do you want to be my beta reader? But first here's my first book. Read it first.
Yeah. That's what's going to be hard, I think, about the second book, because not a lot of people have read my first book. So I'm like, well, do I get betas who want to read both of them? Or like, I don't know how that process is going to work when I get there.
That's what I ran into, because when I had my second book ready for betas, I had just joined the YouTube community and I didn't feel right asking people to read both.
Yeah.
And so that I ended up just paying for beta readers.
Yeah. Because I didn't promote my first book very well. I just kind of wrote it and just in secret. And it's like, it's up there. If anyone finds it, it's okay. It was Sarah. I based my series Bible in Notion loosely off of her video series. Okay.
Nice.
I never thought of doing a trilogy. My series are more connected to each other with new characters. Okay, that's the kind of series I want to do for my middle grade. That's not like continuing. It's just connected.
So like the same world, but you don't have to
Mhm.
read one in order to read the other.
Yeah. I haven't written one of those series before either, so it'll be a new experience. Oh, okay. Yay. Well, I will reach out to you whenever I start beta reading. It probably won't be until like May for me. Because I think I'm pushing back when I was going to release. So, yeah. I thought that wasn't allowed. Shows how little I know about the self-publishing world.
You're not allowed
Don't
to
pay
pay
for reviews. Yeah.
Reviewers. Yeah. Beta readers are just helping you out with your world, your book, telling you what they find, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. But you don't want to pay for reviewers.
Yeah, because that's a little unethical if they just give you. I just pay for my 5 stars.
Well, arcs are not what you don't pay for. Arcs are free.
Yeah, arcs are free. Let's not dig up the drop moments. See, I have a short
Shannon,
story
were
series.
you a part of Authortube with the when the arcs are free drama happened?
I don't think she
No.
was.
No. I started
It
in
was-
June
it was
last
an
year.
ass.
And then I didn't even know Authortube existed in June. I didn't know about the Authortube community until literally my first book was dropping that week before I found out about Authortube. So, and it was
I've
Ben
been
Pick
on-
who actually brought me into the community.
Oh, okay.
I've been on YouTube for 2 years on May 1st.
Oh, that's coming up then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything for your anniversary?
I don't know yet.
May 9th.
Something amazing, maybe. Who knows?
I think
Yours is May 9th.
May 9th is mine, I believe.
Nice.
There you go. 2 anniversaries at the same time.
How many years have you been doing?
2 years.
2 years? Oh,
Wow, it's a 2-year anniversary for both.
wow. I've been on Authortube for technically 7 years.
Wow.
But like seriously, I'll just say 2. Because I started this channel in 2019, January 2019. So,
Hey, those
The old
other
channel.
years count.
Well, that's
Huh?
3
Those
years.
other years count. They were
I
practiced.
mean,
They were practiced.
they were. And I hid all of those videos because I did not, yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
if you started in January of 2019, you've already gone over your 3 years with your channel then.
Okay.
Ooh.
2021. Oh,
Okay.
wow. I
We
can't
need to
count.
celebrate that.
Yeah. But I started on BookTube technically, and then I was like, I'll just talk about writing. I think it was before Authortube, maybe. I don't know when Authortube was created. Let's see. Trilogies are fun, but decatets.
So is that
Those
5,
50 bird? 50?
5, 10?
5, 10.
I'm trying to figure it out. What?
Oh, 5 to 10.
Oh, okay.
Not
Oh.
50.
Oh.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Oh, yes, I'm so glad I found you guys too.
Oh, how did you find out about this community? Lizelle, I hope that's how you spell her name, introduced me to this world. Like I said, I started out on BookTube and I found, I don't know what the first Authortube video was that I saw. But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
I think the first Authortuber I watched before I knew what Authortube was Sarah Cannon.
For me, it
I
was
think
Rachel Stevens.
probably Jenna Moresi or somebody who doesn't do it anymore.
Mine
Whose
was
name? I can't remember.
Marissa Mohi and Sarah Cannon, which I found because I was experiencing a huge case of writer's block, and I was trying to get motivated again. And yeah, watched Marissa's, and then Sarah Cannon, and then I found Kate Kavanaugh, and I was like, oh, this is my community.
So I wasn't even looking for Authortube. I wasn't even writing. I was trying to get into bullet journaling. And Rachel Stevens was showing how to do bullet journal stuff. And she was setting up for NaNoWriMo. I was like, what the heck is this weird word? She's like, we're doing Preptober stuff. I was like, what is this? I'm going to do it too, dang it. So I did it and I won.
I didn't read that. I think a ton of us found Authortube through Alexa Dunn. She was one of the later channels that I found.
Yeah.
I think she was like my second one.
I started my channel February 2019, and Morgan was one of the new folks I found through Authortube newbie tag then.
Thanks.
I just love looking up things, and found most of the people I follow through searching for sprints. I watched for a while, but didn't actually start posting on this channel until 2020 when my publishing house made me.
Yeah. Remember she talked about that in the interview? When she said that they told her, you will talk about your book on your channel.
Yeah. Kate Kavanaugh, Carol Brown, and Lisa Daly were my first channels. Yeah, I can't even remember. Because, yeah, it was on my old channel. I think it was probably like Jenna, Mandy Lynn, Natalia Lee are the ones I think I found first. Because they are the bigger ones. So, yeah.
And that's definitely a different like part of Authortube because it's bigger. Like I knew Sarah Cannon, she said the word, or it was somewhere in her comments or something about Authortube. And I was like, what is this Authortube thing? And then Ben Pick found my channel and he was like, hey. And I was like, oh, this is actually a thing.
Yeah. But it's a great time, great community.
Yeah.
When I joined, I was just the lone ranger. Just making weird booktube content that nobody watched.
We were very brave.
I've been thinking about reposting some of my old videos on this channel. Just for laughs.
You could do like a year in focus.
Or you could do like one of those videos where they analyze their old videos. Some people do that.
Yeah. Reacting to my old videos.
The Courtney project, she does that with like her goals. She'll bring up her goals videos and then break it down and say, okay, I didn't make that goal, but I did this one or whatever.
This is my sister.
Oh.
There was drama a few years ago that kept me away from it, except for writing sprints. Yeah, tons of drama. There has been a saga of drama. All different types.
Stay away from the drama.
Me too. Your sister.
Does anyone know what this is from?
Is it a song?
I would say it sounds like a song.
Part of a poem? Like, I don't...
Drama in the writing community, that's a thing. Oh, it's a big thing. In every community, I think it's a thing.
But
I usually don't find out about it until after it's already passed because I live in a bubble.
But I think about it, writers, we create drama in our writing. So it makes sense we would have drama. I don't know.
We're dramatic people.
But I don't like to be in the drama. I just
Me
like
neither.
to write.
No, I don't want to be in it.
Right.
But I do love to look and like, ooh, what happened? Like
Explain
the nosy
it to me
neighbor
in detail.
Look like the nosy neighbor peeking out the window, like, I'm gonna stay in my house, but I still want to know what's going on.
Right.
And you will keep me. Okay, please tell me what it's from.
It's from a musical. I'll give you a hint. It's all part of one song.
Sound of Music? Like, I don't know. The Rain?
My first guess is Hamilton, but I have no clue.
No, it's definitely not Hamilton because I know Hamilton.
I've never seen Hamilton.
I've seen Hamilton like 3
I haven't
times.
seen.
And it's not Hamilton.
Well, now she's switching it up. She's switching up the song now.
Tiger's Coming. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, I'm curious.
Oh, yay.
Can I get another
Winner.
hint?
We got a winner.
Oh,
It is.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
It's one of our favorite movies.
And now I feel like watching Hamilton.
Writing middle grade and thinking about a lot about 7th grade. Compared to that, I don't think Authortube has very much drama. No, not as much as middle school.
No.
I was homeschooled 7th and 8th grade. Oh, so nice. I did
You're
it with a
lucky.
friend. We would go to the homeschool office to do classes with other homeschoolers if we wanted to. So we did art and sign language and stuff there. But like, no school Friday, no homework, get off school 2 weeks early, skip a grade in math. It was fabulous.
See, I would have missed being with the kids at the recess, even though I was bullied as a kid, but still. I had
Okay, my friend and I, we would read our Harry Potter books on the playground.
I thought most people would be too busy writing and blogging about writing. You would think. But people get their feelings hurt, and then people do things that are sketchy, and then
Some people want to make money.
yeah.
Well, to be fair, the drama is usually writing related.
Yeah. Writing or publishing related.
Arcs are free.
It's on brand. I refused to go back to school after 7th.
bad art friend.
At the home. Oh yeah. Oh.
What? You refuse to go to? Oh no.
Yeah, homeschooling was a great way to get away from all the bullies. It was nice.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I wish I could have.
I've never been homeschooled, so I can't say what the experience of homeschooling is. I don't know. I still wouldn't trade my middle school years, even with the bullies.
I would.
I would too.
It was torture.
I actually stopped talking. People were amazed when I ever said a word.
Yeah, same. I didn't talk at school at all.
Yeah, at all.
Well, see, home wasn't good for me either, so it was a choice between being abused at home and being picked on at school. I could deal with the picked on at school.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can either stop here or we could do a last sprint. It's up to you all.
It's up to you. I'm putting it back in your court.
Because I can do another one because I like to do 4, but
I'm good.
I like
more.
to check in.
One more.
Okay. Okay, let me restart the timer.
It's the final spring.
Oh,
Laura, my favorite timer of yours is the underwater one.
Yeah.
I love that timer so much.
I had to go find different underwater sounds and mix them all together to make that. It was so fun.
You did a very good job.
Thanks.
Okay, final sprint of the night, and then, yeah. So happy sprinting, everybody. Okay. How did the last sprint go for you all?
Good. I broke 1,000 words in this script, so
Yay.
hurrah, hurrah. Oh,
Got some more notes.
yay.
2202.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I just ate dinner. And then I was looking at some of my old YouTube videos.
Anything spark an interest?
That's what I was wondering.
Well,
Yeah, do tell.
I think I might do a reaction to some of them, maybe. I really want to repost my first video that I did on YouTube. It was with me and my sister, and we were just being really weird.
Oh,
So I kind of want to react to it.
Do it.
Okay, let's see. Barrett is here. Hello. Yes, I'm only 5 away. I'm so excited.
Yes.
oh, from that beautiful tab.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you were 6 away when the sprint started. So you've gained 1 while we were going. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's saying hello. Behind on camp goal. Kind of am too. That's fine.
I'll be here every Tuesday, Barrett. For camp anyway.
Oh.
Barrett's amazing.
Yay for the words. Burns is better. So you did better on this one? Way to go.
I was just telling him my neighbors don't played it because they're revised words. Because when you set up your goal on Nano, they don't let you do. There's not like a different system for revision.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's
There used to be on the old one.
Oh.
On the old website, you could put pages or hours or minutes or not minutes.
See, that would make more sense to me. So since Nano tracks it by words, I thought, okay, I'll put my whole manuscript in there, 108,451 words, and then I just track every word that I revise.
Yeah.
I think because so many people complained last year when they did camp by minutes or whatever, that they didn't have an option for anything other than that. Because last year you could only do it by minutes. Like, it was weird. It was weird how they had it set up, and no one liked it.
I miss the old camp website still.
Yeah, me too.
See, I never knew what that looked like because I wasn't doing
With the cabins.
With the cabins. I miss the cabins. I miss the whole look of it. I miss it.
It felt more intimate than the November one.
Yeah. And then now we don't have that. It's gave up on editing, went back to writing my queen. It is. But it's hilarious. I was watching a video and I'm just ranting about how people won't review self-published books. I was like, why was I so angry?
Because that's very angering. A very angering thing. Because I
was like, I emailed this person and they didn't email me back. That was rude. I was like, what?
How many years ago was this?
Yeah.
It was in 2014, this video.
So that's when they still look down on self-publishing?
Yeah. I was like, oh, why are they not reviewing self-published books?
Ooh, good. Awesome.
296. Yay.
Nice.
And got farther in the edit. Nice.
Awesome.
Not sure how many words I got, but it brought me up to 808 for the day. Not quite my 1K goal, but all I can manage right now.
Yeah, it's
That
progress.
is great.
Good.
Yeah.
MC has just realized that she's queer and is in agony, feeling like now that she knows anyone who even looks at her will see it in her face. She's feeling raw and naked. So it's been intense to write.
Aww.
I miss the cabins. Yes. Private writing groups. I don't feel like it's the same.
I'm in
It's
a
not.
couple, but
Yeah, me too.
nobody talks in them.
I made some and no one, yeah.
I'm in a couple and we all talk on Discord. Like the cabin is there to get the in to the Discord group, and that's where we all hang out in Discord.
Okay, can someone please explain the love of Discord? I don't get it.
I mean, I don't love it. It's
I had it
fine.
on my computer for a little while, and I've never understood it, got it, so I took it off.
So for the writing groups, it's like those intimate cabins that we were just talking about for me, because I have a couple of writing groups I'm part of that it's just a core group of us, and we get an influx of people all the time during the nanos, and people fall off, but there's like a core set of us. There's like 5 or 6 of us are always there. We do sprints. Like I run sprints in one of my cabins every Monday. So,
But can't you do the same thing with Facebook group? Like I know Sarah Cannon has a Heart Breathing Facebook group, and they do sprints. Just like
well, Discord has a bot that does like that will do the timer and then do a whole like everybody's word per minute.
Okay.
And I think Discord just reminds me of like being in a chat room like back in the day. So I think I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
And I don't always like being on Facebook. So I wouldn't really like a Facebook group. I don't think I would be
I
as
don't like
active.
Facebook.
No.
See, I don't understand that. I mean, I get it. Well, I do understand, but I understand the toxicity of Facebook. I just don't. I don't know. I guess because I don't pay attention to it, so I just never. I don't know. I go on Facebook to put positive stuff out there, and then I leave.
I mean, now I just go and like scroll, see what everyone's life is like, and then that's it.
Oh, look, they're married with kids. They're married
Yeah.
with kids. They're married with
Like, oh,
kids.
they're having a baby now. Woo!
Oh, yay.
Or like
Yeah.
my ex-boyfriend who went the other way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've unfriended like everybody that I had on there, like from high school and college. I was like, I don't talk to you. You don't need to be here. So.
Oh yeah, I have those high school friends that send me friend requests, and I'm like, oh, I remember you. You
didn't even
bully-
talk to me.
like,
Exactly.
you used to bully me relentlessly. Yeah, no.
Why are you going to be my friend? You didn't even like me.
I ran into somebody that I went to high school with in the grocery store, and I remembered who she was, but I pretended I had no idea who she was. I was like, do I know you? She said, you don't remember me? I was like, no. She said her name, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I had no idea. She was like, from Potomac. I said, oh, I try to forget everybody who went there.
And it worked.
I tried. Some people just won't let me forget them.
I would like editing better if those squiggly lines didn't show up and ruin your flow. I mean, I don't like looking at them, so that makes me stop and edit as I go.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to see them. Yeah, pleasantly old school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I must not have been in enough chat rooms in my old school days. I was always on the phone. 3-way
No,
calls.
I hated phones. No phones for me.
Wait.
I used to catfish people before catfishing was a thing in chat rooms. I did. Because I was like 9 in chat room.
I'm
like,
so shocked.
hey, yeah, I'm from this place, and yeah, it was bad. Me and my sister. But she was 6 years older than me, so I blame her. So it was her fault. She was the bad influence.
Older sisters are good to put the blame on. Mine is 9 years older than me. I'm like, yeah, everything.
Then her mom wasn't home, so.
So she practically raised you.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it's her fault.
Yeah, it's her fault. I blame her. Facebook is something I only look at once a week. Don't like Facebook or Discord in general. I'm not a social media fan, but for some reason I like YouTube and Insta. Understandable.
I don't really think of Discord as like social media. I
Hmm.
mean, I may be wrong on that, but
aren't you being social?
It's not really media. It's not the media part of it. Like you don't put like posts and content and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I suppose there are some, because Authortube does have a Discord group where you can post what you're going to be putting on on YouTube. So that one would be more like social media. But the ones that I participate in the most are not. It's just us. It's just our group of friends that we talk and we chat and we run sprints together.
Yeah. Depends on the word processing program. But I think on most you can turn off the squiggly lines. I think you can. Have a giant family. We have our own 400-member Facebook group. Wow.
Wow.
That's intense.
Most of my family doesn't believe in using the computer.
Oh.
If I didn't have to.
Now that I tried to forget everybody.
As you get older, writing by hand starts to hurt. So
yes. Yes. That's why I don't anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
I only do my outlines by hand, but I can't do anything past that.
Never been to my high school reunion. Never planned to go. I was gonna go to my 10 year, and I was like, why? I don't even like any of these people.
Right?
Why am I going?
Yeah. Same here.
I said I was gonna go, but then I was like, eh.
I do plot and reels by hand.
Oh.
That's so cool.
So
I've never done one of those, but I've seen them done.
Yeah. I have a whole roll of butcher paper. So
nice.
just like,
and it even
all the
looks
different
like
color ink.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're fun. And I had
such neat handwriting.
I had this big one for like the series.
I can't even read mine.
Oh wow.
Don't eat it, Roy. And then,
that's the arthritis setting in.
Like this one got slightly eaten by a dog. Like,
oh no.
Doing the
Oh,
what happens in each chapter for each character, so you can make sure everybody's doing something, even when they're not on screen.
that's handy.
Laura, you are a planner after my
Yes,
own
you are.
Well, this was
Can't get
actually
that
for
in.
revision.
Oh.
I do that too. I do a lot of planning after I've already written.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This was my plot. What do you call it? Plot? Yeah, whatever. Outline. That's the word. This was my entire outline for my middle grade horror book.
Oh wow.
It's like 2 sentences per chapter.
That's how I used to outline.
It's like a middle part of the snowflake method. You start small and then you build on out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then I like made notes and stuff for the second draft. So
It's also organized.
sometimes.
right?
I'm just like, mine is just a mess
Making
of
a
random
map.
scribbles on corners of paper.
So neat. Love it.
I have a piece of scratch paper where I'm making notes for my revisions for my book. It's scratch paper.
That's how I do it.
Whatever works. It's whatever works. Sometimes it's the nearest envelope.
Yeah. Well, I like to reuse stuff, so I don't like anything going waste.
I resent that comment as an older sister who is 15 years older than mine. With Discord, you only post to specific groups you belong to, not just a profile of anything you post. Yeah. The groups I'm in are, I think, too big where I don't really feel like interacting because there's too many people there.
Yeah, I've been part of a few of those where they're just so huge you feel like you're just lost in the voices there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful plot embryo.
Mm-hmm.
I want a mastermind.
And then I'll also do family trees. And
I do that in PowerPoint.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
I also designed the solar system that story takes place in because it's a space opera.
That would be very important to know then how your solar system's set up.
Yeah.
Facebook group for family reunions. We do not. We have family reunions every year, but we don't have a Facebook group or anything.
It seems like we have ours every 5 years.
Ours is like a Mother's Day tradition. So we all get together for Mother's Day.
That's sweet.
One time, our family reunion was at my great-grandmother's old ranch in Canada. And so it was a dairy farm. And so we went around and we gathered up cow patties and made a bonfire and roasted hot dogs and caught crawdads in the creek.
Wow.
Sounds like y'all had a good time.
Sounds fun.
I was 5, so I had a blast. I didn't care. I had to dig a hole for the toilet.
Oh. That's where I draw the line. See, that's
like, oh, no, never mind.
It was the spade with the toilet roll on it.
Wow.
2 sentences per chapter is a thorough outline from my end of the pants to plot spectrum.
Yeah.
I was older sister and I got blamed for stuff that happened when I was in Canada, and I got the beating for it when I got home to Texas too. Oh
no.
Wow.
It wasn't fun always getting blamed. Yeah.
Oh, she makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, how you gonna blame someone out of the country?
I wasn't even there. I do family trees and maps, all things in world building. I only do as much world building as I need. You remember that from when you were 5? You must have had a great time. Yeah, I don't remember anything.
There was a platform and a tree. My older cousins would be up there and they would tell us stories.
That's how you know you had a good childhood. 5. I don't remember anything. No.
My
homeschooled.
youngest memory, I think, was when I was 3, because we were at the Grand Canyon and I was scared to death we were going to fall off the edge trying to get those family photos, man.
I only have memories from like if somebody told me like that's what happened. Like I don't think I actively remember like my childhood. But people like keep telling me like stories of the time I licked a knife on my birthday party and everybody yelled at me. Like I don't remember that, but okay, it happened. It's 10 o'clock here and little ones will be up much too early in the morning. Thanks for helping with my motivation. See you soon. Have a good night. We're gonna head off here soon as well.
Yes, I got gym at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
It's all right. I got plenty of sleep last night.
That's good. Okay, well, this seems like a good time to wrap it up. So thank you all for hanging out. I'll let you all do your outros, and then we'll say goodbye.
You got this, JC. Okay, my name is Laura Nettles. My channel is called Laura Nettles, and I do writing stuff. And, yes, podcast comes out Friday morning. It'll be great. The episode this week is 12 different literary devices and how you can incorporate those spooky techniques. So, starts with anthropomorphism, goes all the way through isocolons. So, fun times. And I'll be back here again Saturday. I'm tired.
Well, my name is Shannon. I write under the pen name SC Huston. You can find my channel name under SC Huston, where I publish content about writing and self-publishing my work and my journey and what that looks like. And I'm also putting together the first Authortube writing conference coming in July of 2022. Looking for guest speakers and speakers to sign up to present to the Authortube conference. And thank you so much for having me, Morgan. And I'll be back on the channel too someday this week. I think Thursday.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I spaced out for a second. I'm JC under the name Author JC Carpenter here on YouTube. I post videos regularly on Mondays and Thursdays. I am also live streaming on Wednesdays this month. So I'll be live streaming tomorrow night. And I don't know what else to say. Thank you for having me, Morgan. I'll be back here with her next Tuesday. So
Yeah.
Check out JC's masterclass videos. They're awesome.
thank you, Shannon.
You did one on N.K. Jemisin, right?
Yeah, the one before last. The last one I did was Issa Rae. But I did do N.K. Jemisin and Walter Mosley and James Patterson. Okay, anyway. It's a playlist. They're under the playlist.
Yeah, so thank you all for hanging out with me today. My name is Morgan Lee. You're here on my channel, where I mostly do live streams right now, but also writing journey stuff. And that's all I have to say. So thank you all for hanging out, and we will see you next time. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Bye.
Bye.